Alright, welcome back to Skyrim. So last time you were given a contract by the Dark Brotherhood to go and talk to Muiri Markarth to see who she wants killed. There's also been a very slight mod change since last time. The more keen-eyed amongst you may have already noticed, but if I look down, I have a body. Yeah, I'm now using improved camera. And yes, this can happen in first person too, although I'll probably switch to third person for that so as to not make you guys motion sick, because I recognize that EVG animated traversal markers like that could be cause for motion sickness. How about vaulting? Yeah, vaulting's also pretty bad. So yeah, I'll try to do that whenever I'm using one of those in the future. But yeah, pretty cool that I have a body. Do I have anything to sell at the moment? Yeah, actually, I have quite a few potions and some scrolls. I might as well stop by the Khajiit really quickly before I head out.
But it cannot be helped.
Hello?
How can I assist?
Hey, what do you have for sale?
Take a look. They will open their cities to our caravans.
Yeah, I'm actually going to start with the potions because I feel like that's the place I most desperately need to do some selling at the moment. 27 left. Yeah, I don't really use minor healing potions very much, so you got 4 of those and I'll lose a septum doing that, but whatever. It's no biggie. Yeah, with improved camera, I don't have any of the head bob options on because I recognize that also could be cause for motion sickness for viewers.
Need a ride?
So
where do you want to go?
It's just adding a body, really.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you don't mind a piece of advice, stay out of trouble in Markarth. They'll toss you in the Sidna mine, and you'll never get out.
Yeah, I've been, and I got out. This is also the first Skyrim video that I am recording since I made my announcement that I'll be doing a shift to Baldur's Gate 3 within the near future for Let's Play content. Yeah, so pretty soon Skyrim will go on break, and then Baldur's Gate 3 will take its place, and then once that goes on break after Act 1, Skyrim will come back, etc., etc. I think this is the person we need to talk to. I'm having a stroke apparently already. At 7:30 in the morning, I'm having a stroke. Wonderful.
Why are you looking at me like that?
The Dark Brotherhood has come, Muiri. Mwahaha.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, my goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Yes, clearly. Now tell me what you need.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Yeah, I'll need more to go on than that.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbethar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
I do kind of wish there was a way that you guys could get your contracts to our headquarters so I didn't have to travel to Markarth in order to travel all the way to Windhelm and then travel all the way back to Markarth for payment. But I guess the Dark Brotherhood does kind of have a history of a dead drop system being manipulated to kill their own targets. I'm rambling. It will be done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested.
I'm listening.
If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Okay. So, what's the full story? Why do you want Elaine dead?
I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shatter Shields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his.
I mean, I can't say I'm blaming you. It does take a little bit of a monster, though, to hire someone to kill someone else. Although it sounds like Elaine has it coming, being a bandit and all that. But why does Nilsine have to die out of curiosity?
Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh? Maybe then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others. And if not, may she drown in her own tears.
Fair enough.
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
Yeah, I think that's all I need to know. So let's go and get the carriage to Windhelm, then. Weather is terrible as always here. Apparently the mod I have that has you kind of cover your face in a blizzard kind of clips with improved camera. Noted. When I move, it's not really noticeable though, so that's fine. I would love some weather like this though in real life. I cannot wait for summer to be over. Objectively the worst season. Anybody who thinks otherwise is a psychopath. I'm just messing around. I don't actually think that you're a psychopath. In case that is a concern and my sarcasm is not abundantly obvious. And that was some loud thunder. I don't know if that picked up on the microphone. Well, let's find Nilsine. She's probably inside like a sensible person right now, if I had to guess. Torbjorn's Shatter Shield.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning.
She's in mourning, you said.
Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong need, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
Yeah, if I find one and I come around the area again, I'll bring it to you, if I remember.
Thank you. Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to terms with my daughter's death.
Well, he's gonna have to come to terms with another daughter's death soon. Oh, that's my hand. I was wondering what the fuck that was flickering on the screen. Right. Yeah, I suspect she's inside. Let's see if anybody else is. I think I saw his wife running past, or not running past, but walking past. Yeah, there are two people up here. And somebody down here. I could do something really fucked up. Here, let's get a muffle and I'll assess the situation before I decide whether or not I'm gonna do that. Okay, so there's the wife. Who's up here? He got inside fast. There she is.
What is it? Time to end this little game.
Hey, your daughter's attacking me. she's not attacking them. It was an act of self-defense. Yeah, the really fucked up idea I had was to have her attack her parents and have them have to kill her, but, well, ended up working out. Hi.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
No reaction to the fact that I just had to kill your daughter in self-defense. Okay. Did I get a bounty for that? No. Although I have one in the rift for some reason, for 40 gold. Interesting. Oh well. I don't know where the father went, but he didn't get in the way, so I'm not going to complain. Right, well, now we have to go to Ralbethar, which is where this Elaine Dufont is held up. So it's just a little bit outside of the city, a little bit of a jaunt. What time of day is it? It's kind of late, so I think I'm going to spend the night here, and then we can head out in the morning. Maybe the worst of the weather will also pass if we do this.
Take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Need something?
I was just curious who you were, because that's some fancy armor you're wearing. Hi.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Actually,
Enjoy your stay.
seeing
And don't
him
break
reminded
nothing.
me. Yeah, he's still alive. I might have another visit to make tonight.
Mind you don't get
Yeah,
fresh
I would
with
like to rent a
Suzanne.
room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright.
Mind you don't put out that candle on the hearth upstairs.
So yeah, let's go to bed. Gonna sleep for 7 hours. Get some rest. Make it like 1 a.m. And let's have some dinner. We're gonna be going back to bed after this, so calling it dinner, not breakfast. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, so the beggar's still here. He's still here too. Place is clearing out. Let's get some muffle going. I don't think I've quite casting yet, do I? No, I'm very close, but I don't quite have it. So I'm surprised I managed to get away with frenzying Nilsine. That's unfortunate. There's a witness. Here, maybe if I go over here and try to... There's another witness. Great, everybody's piling in. It's 1 a.m. Why aren't you guys going to bed? Right, well, in this case, I'm going to wait a little while. I'm going to pause the recording as I do so, and hopefully these fools will clear out. You know, I think I can get away with it from here. I hit the candle.
Never should have come.
Yeah, he kind of went crazy. Crazy how that works. Could you guys stand clear? I'm trying to defend you. Thank you. There, that's a racist dealt with. Right, well, let's go to bed now, for real. Alright, it is now morning. So now we have to head out to Ralbethar. A little bit of a jaunt away, as I said the previous day, but oh well. Seems like the weather is still a little bit funky, but the worst of it has passed, I think. Yeah, it's definitely still very windy. I think it might be starting to die down, the wind that is. Ralbathar is that way. Let's expedite this a little bit with some freedom of movement, because why not? This will just make the journey a bit faster. Yeah, the wind has died down now. It is a pretty morning here in East March. I like the colors of the sunrise. Don't mind me just enjoying my coffee in real life. Ooh, is that an ice claw over there? Looks like it. Let's reapply some freedom of movement. Alteration level 87. That is pretty nice. And then nom the ice claw. Nom nom. I do like how we can see our shadow. Another thing I did notice, though, another little small issue, is that when I sneak, the Skull of Corruption does kind of clip through my head a little bit. But that's no big deal. Especially if I sneak with my weapon out. Wonder what those birds are circling. Not like that functionality is actually programmed into Skyrim Mind. The birds distracted me, so the wolf got a free nibble. How dare it. I think I'm probably kind of dirty right now. Between picking a couple fights and then sleeping through the night. I'm still in there's an ice wraith. Alright, is that combat over? Yeah, the music just hasn't ended yet. There we go. Combat music was just being a bit over-ambitious. Yeah, I'm just having a look up here because why not? Aha. We have a shrine, an alteration shrine. Something just hit me. I don't know what did, though. Oh, I guess I got hit by a bird. Spinning a story. This is about spinners. Alright, well, let's channel the power of the shrine. Alright, and let's see the buff that we have now. Alteration spells last 30% longer. That is a very good buff. Speaking of, I should probably apply this just before I forget. And then I will do some freedom of movement as well. Because why not? And now this will last longer. Let's have a look here. Freedom of movement. Yeah, it's lasting over a minute. And then Ebony Flush lasting like 2.5 minutes. I think this is the place. Ralbathar. She did say he's a bandit, so I'm expecting him to not be alone, and I'm expecting that I don't have to be terribly sneaky about this. Because this is just like taking down a bandit camp, really. Oop, I missed. Kind of jerked my mouse a little bit when I shot that first one. Hi.
Never should have come here.
Yeah, I shouldn't have come here for your sake. Throw you too. Why not? Are you gonna survive this fall? Doesn't actually look that bad. Nope, you died. Take your necklace. Nope, we're not in combat. the combat music was, again, just being a little overambitious. Right. We have someone sleeping here. Well, time to kill him, I guess. Oh, I do have the Skull of Corruption. I was about to say I was racking my brain to see if there's anything I could do to them sleeping, and then I forgot about the Skull of Corruption. You know, the whole Daedric artifact that's shtick is harvesting dreams from sleeping people. Yoink. Did she just watch me blast her friend and is now staring at me? There's a piece of dwarven machinery in here that's just going crazy. Nice miss. In fact, before I forget, I should reapply my ebony flesh. Okay, that noise really is horrible. One sec, I'm gonna try to fix it. Nope, that did not fix it, so let's just keep moving and hopefully we'll get far enough away from it soon. Master lock. I actually can't get that with my spell. Ah, the noise stopped. Wonderful. Go scout ahead, Burguk. Get him. Yeah, Muiri says goodbye forever.
Moiri? Moiri?
Moiri?
So what? You're the cow's champion? Now that is rich. Well then, champion, let's get this over with.
I was trying to evade their attacks while I was talking to him, and that didn't work out. Oh well. Let's try this again. Wonder if his allies won't talk if I just approach him.
Well, you must have all those annoying gods on your side to have made it this far, whoever you are. Even I have to admit that's
Yeah, we've
pretty
already listened to
impressive.
this. Muiri says goodbye forever.
Moiri? Moiri?
Now let's just get that over with. Why not? I was kind of tired of hearing his voice. He has a unique hammer, though. Aegis Bane. Sneak skill book. That could prove useful going forward. Anything up here? This is where that other door would have taken us. Pipe. Oh, I think he actually survived that. Here, let's get Arcanist's torch going so that you guys can see better. Yeah, he did survive that, and he's actually doing a number on me at the moment. I guess he must have bounced up to where I was. Oh, that's locked with Master. Okay. Well then. We'll take the wizard way up.
Get away with that!
Let's go back down then. Just have a little bit of a look around. Going into this Dwemer ruin, do we have another destruction spell that I could use? Not really. The poison component of Eldritch Flame is not going to be very effective against automatons. In fact, they're going to be immune to it, probably. I'm going to leave that shield behind because it's just going to be a lot of weight. Another master lock. Well, let's get picking. And get really fucking lucky. Wow. Nice. coinage, another heavy shield. Alright. Considering how lucky I got, I would say that is worth it. But before we press further, that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.